Hi guys, I'm back with another dip powder mani. So I have four colors here from November 2023 Sparkling Cove sub bag. It was a Disney themed bag, and yes, I know it is 2024. I am just behind. And so I decided out of that sub bag to use the color. I think it says Minnie Memories. Again, this was a Disney themed sub bag. This color is actually a temp changer. So it goes from bright red to hot pink. And so I will be dipping on top of my builder gel. So I applied 2 coats of Holo Taco Pilly base, and I am using Sparkling Co low odor dip base. So just hang out with me while I do this application. But before I go, I am using a reusable dip tray, and I just poured the powder in there, and I'm going to lay my finger flat. You want to make sure that you apply your dip base in thin even layers, and because this is a low odor dip base, it does tend to dry just a tiny bit slower. So you would just want to be careful that when you brush off excess before you apply the second coat, that you allow this to thoroughly dry before brushing it off. And so here I'm using an orange wood stick to clean up any excess dip powder from my cuticle area. And then when I go in to do the second coat, make sure that before you place your base brush back into the bottle, that you do wipe it off on a lint-free paper towel or a lint-free wipe to avoid contaminating your dip base with dip powder. And I don't show all nails on camera. This is a single color mani. I just do 2 on camera. And so I'll be back for some nail stamping. So after the second coat of color, look, Lord, it was dip powder everywhere. So I'm just brushing off excess with the this is Sparkling Cold nail brush. I then decided to go in with the soft bristle toothbrush just to get more of that powder off. And so it's just like, yeah, we're gonna get more of that off. It's just a soft bristle toothbrush. And then on my nail desk itself, this is kind of like a computer pad. I just use my vacuum desktop vacuum that I have. I've had it for a while, battery operated, and I just remove excess dust powder from there. You see, it just comes right on up. I've been telling y'all for a minute, get you one of them mini desk vacuums, because they work and they work well. And so I'm going in with Sparkling Cold Solidify, which will harden the dip powder in preparation for filing and buffing, which I will do off camera. And I am wiping my base brush off on a lint-free wipe before placing it back in the bottle, just because I don't want to stain my activator with red. I just don't want to do that. So here are my nails after filing and buffing. I did file a little bit too much on my thumbnail there, so we're gonna cover that up eventually. And so I do have some Disney themed nail stamping plates from Mundo de Unas. I've had these for like maybe 2 years now. The thing about it took forever. I got the little pink backing for the stamping plate because it came unbacked, or without a back. I got it off of Amazon, and you just peel it off and it has an adhesive layer. You just stick your stamping plate down because they are sharp on the edges. And so I wanted to use this image there with the Mickey Mouse ears, but it didn't work out. It did not work out. The thing with these plates, sometimes they're etched well and sometimes they're not, and so I had a hard time picking it up. So this is my first attempt, and I tried several times to pick it up. It would not work. And at first I thought it was my scraper, and I'm like, okay, and so I cut all that footage out because it took me about 50 million times. And so on the other plate, it was like a silhouette of Minnie and Mickey together, and I was like, oh, that picked up well. And then I think I ended up accidentally taking part of that off, and I had to stamp it again, and I was like, man, this sucks. And so I finally picked it back up, put it on the nail, and then I was like, this is too dark. This was too dark for me. So I eventually end up taking that off because look how dark that is. I mean, it picked up well, but it was a no for me. And so on the other plate, there was a heart with a crown that had Mickey and Minnie. There were two separate images, and so it took me a minute. It didn't pick up well at first, and I cut a lot of that footage out because I was like, why would I be wasting people's time to look at the epic fails? But you can see all the black on the paper towel. That's how many times I tried to stamp this thing or pick it up and it wouldn't pick up. And so I'm just applying the heart to one nail and the other one to the other, and then I go in and stamp some stars off camera. I did wipe that image off of my middle finger just with a paper towel and some acetone, and then I go in and pick up I think it's Minnie Mouse, just a silhouette of her head and or outline of her head, and then I just stamp that on the nail. So you won't see me pick it up, you'll just see me placing on the nail with the nail stamper. And then on the two nails with the hearts, I also go in with the stars that's on the plate and stamp that as well. Look, black get everywhere. Just I'm just going in with picking up the stars. And what's funny is that only one star picked up, and that wasn't the one I was going for, but it worked, and so I just stamped it down and kept it moving. In one of these, I'm just kind of pressing that down really hard, and so I end up taking the middle finger off, and then here's where I pick up the Minnie Mouse head and stamp that on the nail. But y'all know I can't leave my nails plain. That's just not me. And so I had like a polka dot bow. It came in a set, I think, off of Daily Charm, and I've had them for a while. And I'm going to place that on the middle finger. First, I go in with the Macart, just the rhinestone, the rhinestone, just on the little liner brush. That didn't work. I did have Macart rhinestone glue gel. Look, I got it on my finger and everything. Rhinestone glue gel in the tube. That worked better because I was able to get more on the nail, and I cured that because that bow, even though I put it on the nail, I thought I was curing it. It did not cure, so it didn't work until I used the other Macart rhinestone glue gel. And so I'm just applying the 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 base coat to all nails, and it kind of repelled off of the nail. And I don't know if maybe the stamping polish wasn't dry or whatever the situation was, but I was like, hey, you playing, get back on that nail and quit separating. I don't know why I did that. Maybe somebody can tell me why I did that. I'm not 100% certain why I did. I've never had that happen, or at least I don't recall that happening. And so when I went to place that bow and cure, because I was trying to get it centered, but of course trying to get it under the lamp, I had to pull out my my little stick lamp. It's just like a little handheld little stick, and flash cure that off camera. So that's what I went in with, the bigger dollop of rhinestone glue gel. And then on the thumbnail where I over filed, I'm going in with, I thought these were black until I actually finished the set. They were like a dark gray. And so I'm just doing a bigger rhinestone for the head and then 2 little rhinestones for ears. And then I cure for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. And then I'm going to top it off with 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉's No White Top Coat and cure for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. Coming up is the finished look. I forgot this was a temp change, and I forgot to grab photos of the nails while they were pink, because when they get warm they turn hot pink. And so guys, please like this video if you found value, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel. It is free 99, still free 99. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.